Today I invite you to pause and reflect on a profound question: what is your life? At first glance it may seem simple, but beneath the surface lies a tapestry woven with purpose, experiences, and meaning. Life is more than mere existence. It is a dynamic journey, a precious gift, an unfolding story unique to each of us. We often measure it by moments, milestones achieved, challenges overcome, and connections made. But have we ever truly asked ourselves what it all means? Life is a concept that has captivated the human mind for centuries, inspiring questions, debates, and reflections from philosophers, scientists, poets, and everyday individuals alike. It is the fundamental essence of our being, the thread that weaves through every experience, decision, and thought. Yet defining life is no simple task. It is as vast and varied as the people who ponder its meaning. Life is often seen as a gift, a journey, or an opportunity, a canvas upon which we paint our existence through the strokes of time and experience. For some, life is a mystery, a profound enigma that eludes complete understanding. It is viewed as a transient and fleeting phenomenon, where each moment is precious because it is impermanent. The brevity of life can make it both beautiful and poignant, compelling individuals to cherish the present while grappling with the uncertainty of what lies ahead. This transient nature pushes people to reflect on how they spend their time, encouraging a focus on purpose and meaning. Cultural and philosophical interpretations of life vary widely, shaped by geography, history, and belief systems. In many Eastern philosophies, life is often seen as cyclical, a series of interconnected events that contribute to a larger cosmic order. The notion of karma and reincarnation reflects this cyclical view, where life is a continuum rather than a finite beginning and end. In contrast, Western philosophies have often grappled with the linearity of life, emphasizing the importance of individuality, achievement, and legacy. Science, too, offers its own lens to examine life, describing it as a biological process characterized by growth, reproduction, and response to stimuli. Through this perspective, life becomes a marvel of evolution and adaptation, showcasing the complexity of ecosystems and the intricate dance of organisms that sustain themselves and one another. While science provides a framework for understanding the mechanics of life, it often leaves the deeper, existential questions unanswered, opening the door for introspection and personal interpretation. For many, life is synonymous with opportunity, a chance to explore, create, and experience. It is a playground for dreams and aspirations where one can strive to reach their fullest potential. This perspective often inspires a sense of gratitude, urging individuals to make the most of their time and resources. However, the pursuit of opportunity also brings its own challenges as people grapple with obstacles, uncertainties, and the fear of failure. Others perceive life as a journey, a path filled with twists and turns, where each step reveals new landscapes of understanding. This view emphasizes the importance of growth and transformation, encouraging people to see setbacks as lessons and success as milestones. It fosters resilience and adaptability, qualities that help individuals navigate the complexities of existence. The journey metaphor also underscores the idea that life is not merely about reaching a destination, but about the experiences and relationships forged along the way. In religious and spiritual contexts, life is often imbued with divine purpose, seen as part of a larger plan crafted by a higher power. It is regarded as a sacred gift, a responsibility to live with integrity, compassion, and faith. These beliefs offer comfort and direction, providing a moral compass that guides individuals in their choices and interactions. For some, spirituality adds a layer of depth to life, transforming ordinary moments into opportunities for connection with the divine or the universal. Conversely, for those who adopt a secular or atheistic view, life may be seen as an accidental byproduct of the universe, a unique combination of matter and energy that, for a brief moment, becomes self-aware. This perspective often emphasizes the importance of making the most of one's existence, given its finite nature. It celebrates the here and now, urging individuals to find meaning in relationships, creativity, and personal fulfillment, rather than in afterlife or cosmic plan. The perception of life is also shaped by personal experiences, which act as lenses through which individuals interpret their reality. A life filled with love and opportunity may be seen as a blessing, while one marked by struggle and land loss may be viewed as a test of endurance. These perceptions can change over time, influenced by age, circumstances, and personal growth. A young person may see life as boundless and full of promise, while an older individual might reflect on it with a mix of nostalgia, wisdom, acceptance. Art and literature have long served as mirrors to our perceptions of life, capturing its joys, sorrows, and intricacies in myriad forms. From the existential musings of Dostoevsky to the romantic optimism of Whitman, creative expressions of life offer profound insights into the human condition. They remind us that life is a shared experience, a mosaic of emotions and stories that connect us across time and space. Ultimately, life is a deeply personal and subjective concept, one that defies a singular definition. It is shaped by our beliefs, values, and aspirations, as well as by the cultural and social context in which we live. It is at once universal and unique, shared by all, yet experienced in ways that are profoundly individual. Life is the sum of our breaths, our dreams, our struggles, and our triumphs, a journey of endless discovery, ever evolving and ever changing. To ask, what is life, is to embark on a quest that has no definitive answer but infinite possibilities. It is an invitation to explore the essence of our being, to find meaning in the mundane and the extraordinary alike. Life, in its infinite complexity and beauty, remains one of the greatest wonders of existence, a question that perhaps is best answered not with words, but with the way we choose to live each day. The search for purpose and meaning is a defining characteristic of human existence, an intrinsic part of what makes life profoundly valuable and deeply personal. For millennia, people have sought to understand why they are here and what gives their lives significance. These questions, universal yet unique to each individual, shape how we perceive ourselves, interact with others, and navigate the world around us. At its core, purpose and meaning provide a sense of direction, a reason to wake up in the morning, and a framework for making decisions that align with our values. Purpose is often seen as the driving force behind one's actions, the reason behind the choices and efforts we make throughout life. For some, it may be tied to their career or profession, where they find fulfillment in contributing to society, solving problems, or achieving personal and professional goals. For others, purpose is rooted in their relationships, being a loving parent, a supportive friend, or a caring partner. These roles imbue their lives with a sense of importance as they invest in the well-being and happiness of those they care about. Meaning, on the other hand, is the emotional or philosophical significance we attach to our experiences, beliefs, and actions. It is not just about what we do, but why we do it and how it resonates with our self and our understanding of the world. While purpose drives us forward, meaning gives depth to our journey, transforming ordinary moments into extraordinary ones and connecting us to something larger than ourselves. For many, purpose and meaning are intertwined with the pursuit of personal growth and self-discovery. They see life as an ongoing process of learning, evolving, and striving to become the best version of themselves. In this context, setbacks and challenges are not merely obstacles, but opportunities for reflection and improvement. The lessons gleaned from adversity can shape one's sense of purpose, revealing strengths and passions that might otherwise remain hidden. The search for purpose and meaning often leads people to explore their passions and interests, those activities or pursuits that ignite their enthusiasm and creativity. Whether it is art, music, sports, or activism, these passions provide an outlet for self-expression and a way to connect with like-minded individuals. They remind us that life is not solely about fulfilling obligations, but also about finding joy and fulfillment in the things we love. At times, the quest for meaning extends beyond the self, prompting individuals to consider their place in the broader context of humanity and the universe. This perspective often leads to a desire to make a positive impact on the world, whether through acts of kindness, advocacy for justice, or contributions to knowledge and culture. Many find purpose in serving others, dedicating their time and resources to causes that align with their values and aspirations. Such efforts create a ripple effect, touching lives and fostering a sense of interconnectedness that transcends individual existence. Spirituality and religion have long been sources of purpose and meaning for countless people, offering a framework for understanding life's complexities and a sense of connection to a higher power or universal truth. These belief systems often provide answers to existential questions, offering guidance and reassurance in times of uncertainty. Through rituals, prayer, and community, individuals find solace and inspiration, aligning their lives with principles that give them a sense of moral and spiritual direction. For others, purpose and meaning are found in the simple yet profound moments of everyday life. A walk in nature, a heartfelt conversation, or the act of creating something beautiful can bring a sense of fulfillment and peace. These moments remind us that life's richness lies not only in grand achievements or lofty aspirations, but also in the small, fleeting experiences that make up our days. They teach us to be present, to savor the now, to find gratitude in the ordinary. At different stages of life, the sense of purpose and meaning may shift and evolve, reflecting changing priorities, experiences, and perspectives. In youth, purpose may be tied to exploration and ambition, driven by dreams and the desire to establish one's identity. In adulthood, it often becomes more focused, centering on career, family, or community. Later in life, it may take on a reflective quality as individuals look back on their journey and consider the legacy they wish to leave behind. The absence of purpose and meaning can lead to feelings of emptiness or dissatisfaction, a sense that something essential is missing. This existential void, often referred to as a crisis of meaning, can prompt individuals to reevaluate their priorities and seek new paths. While such periods of uncertainty can be difficult, they also hold the potential for transformation as they encourage introspection and the pursuit of greater clarity and alignment with one's true self. Purpose and meaning are deeply personal, and there is no one-size-fits-all answer to what they entail. For some, they may be rooted in religion or philosophy. For others, in relationships, creativity, or service. What is universal, however, is the human capacity to seek and create meaning, to transform life's chaos into a narrative that resonates with our values and aspirations. It is through this process that we find not only ourselves, but also our connection to the world around us. Life is a journey defined by a series of challenges, each one offering an opportunity for growth, resilience, and self-discovery. While challenges can be daunting and difficult, they are also integral to shaping who we are and how we navigate the complexities of existence. The relationship between adversity and personal development is one of life's most profound dynamics, illustrating how struggles can lead to strength and how growth often arises from the most unlikely circumstances. Challenges manifest in many forms: emotional, physical, social, or professional. They may arise unexpectedly, disrupting the comfort of routine and forcing us to confront situations we might otherwise avoid. Whether it is the loss of a loved one, a career setback, a health issue, or a conflict in a relationship, challenges test our resilience and push us to adapt. These moments, though painful, often become the crucibles in which our character is forged, revealing inner resources we may not have realized we possessed. The process of facing challenges often begins with resistance or fear. It is natural to feel overwhelmed or uncertain when confronted with difficulties. These initial emotions are part of the human experience, reminding us of our vulnerability and the stakes involved. However, it is in how we respond to these feelings that growth becomes possible. By leaning into discomfort and taking steps to address the challenge, we begin to build resilience, a quality that enables us to bounce back from adversity and face future obstacles with greater confidence. Resilience is not simply the ability to endure hardship, it is the capacity to grow stronger because of it. Each challenge we overcome contributes to our sense of self-efficacy, the belief that we can influence and manage the course of our lives. This sense of empowerment fuels further growth, creating a positive cycle where each success builds on the last. It teaches us that setbacks are not permanent, and that we are capable of adapting to change even when it feels insurmountable. One of the most valuable lessons challenges teach us is the importance of perspective. Difficult experiences often force us to reevaluate our priorities, values, and goals. They strip away distractions and compel us to focus on what truly matters. For instance, a health crisis may lead someone to appreciate the fragility and preciousness of life, inspiring them to adopt healthier habits or spend more time with loved ones. Similarly, a failure in one area may open doors to opportunities in another, providing a chance to pursue paths that align more closely with one's passions and aspirations. Challenges also foster emotional growth by teaching us about vulnerability and the importance of seeking support. While the instinct to face difficulties alone is common, true strength often lies in recognizing when we need help and reaching out to others. Support from friends, family, or professionals can provide encouragement, insight, and practical solutions that ease the burden of adversity. Moreover, sharing our struggles can deepen our connections with others, reminding us that we are not alone and that challenges are a universal part of the human experience. Adversity has a unique way of revealing our potential. In the absence of challenges, we might never discover the depths of our creativity, problem-solving abilities, or perseverance. When faced with a difficult situation, we are often forced to think outside the box, develop new skills, or find innovative solutions. This process not only resolves the immediate issue, but also equips us with tools and knowledge that can be applied to future endeavors. Over time, these experiences build a reservoir of wisdom and adaptability that becomes one of our greatest assets. Growth through challenges is not limited to the individual. It can also have a ripple effect on the communities and relationships around us. When we overcome personal struggles, we often become more empathetic and compassionate toward others facing similar situations. Our experiences enable us to offer guidance, support, and encouragement, creating a network of mutual resilience. In this way, the challenges we face can strengthen not only ourselves, but also the bonds we share with others, fostering a sense of collective growth. It is important to recognize that growth is not always immediate or linear. There will be times when challenges feel insurmountable, when progress seems slow, or when setbacks outnumber successes. These moments can be discouraging, but they are also a natural part of the process. Growth often occurs incrementally, with each small step building on the last. It requires patience, persistence, and the willingness to embrace uncertainty. Over time, even the most painful experiences can yield insights and strength that contribute to a more profound understanding of ourselves and the world. The relationship between challenges and growth is also evident in the stories of those who have achieved great success or made meaningful contributions to society. History is replete with examples of individuals who turned adversity into opportunity, transforming their struggles into sources of inspiration and change. Whether it is an inventor who perseveres through countless failures before achieving a breakthrough, an artist who channels personal pain into their work, or a leader who rises to the occasion during a crisis. These stories remind us that challenges can be catalysts for greatness. At its core, the process of growth through challenges is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for resilience, creativity, and transformation. It underscores the idea that life's difficulties, while painful, are not meaningless. Instead, they are opportunities to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. By facing challenges with courage and an open mind, we not only overcome the immediate obstacles, but also prepare ourselves for the future, becoming more capable, confident, and compassionate individuals. Ultimately, challenges are an inevitable part of life, but they do not define us. What defines us is how we choose to respond to them, whether we allow them to diminish us or use them as stepping stones to become better versions of ourselves. Growth is not about avoiding adversity, but about embracing it as a necessary and valuable part of the human journey. It is through this process that we find meaning, resilience, and the strength to navigate whatever lies ahead. Time is one of life's most profound and enigmatic forces, a constant presence that governs every moment of our existence. It moves relentlessly forward, indifferent to our joys, sorrows, achievements, and regrets. Its impermanence, the fleeting nature of each second, each day, each phase of life imbues existence with both beauty and poignancy. To grapple with time and its impermanence is to confront one of the fundamental truths of life: nothing lasts forever. This realization, while sobering, also carries within it a powerful lesson about how we choose to live and what we prioritize. The impermanence of time is a reminder that life is finite. From the moment we are born, the clock begins ticking, marking the passage of days that can never be reclaimed. This inevitability often prompts a deep sense of urgency and reflection. We ask ourselves, are we spending our time wisely? Are we making choices that align with our values and aspirations? These questions, though uncomfortable, are essential for leading a purposeful and fulfilling life. They push us to be more intentional with our time, recognizing that it is our most valuable resource, one that cannot be bought, extended, or paused. Impermanence is most apparent in the transitions we experience. Childhood gives way to adolescence, which in turn becomes adulthood and eventually old age. These stages of life, while distinct, flow into one another seamlessly, often without our noticing until they are behind us. This fluidity can evoke a sense of nostalgia as we look back on moments that seemed ordinary at the time but now hold extraordinary meaning. It also highlights the importance of savoring the present, appreciating what we have before it becomes a memory. While the impermanence of time can feel daunting, it also offers a unique kind of freedom. Knowing that nothing is permanent encourages us to let go of attachments and fears that hold us back. Failures, heartbreaks, and disappointments, though painful, are not everlasting. They are chapters in our story, not the entirety of the narrative. This perspective allows us to approach life with greater resilience, understanding that even the darkest moments will eventually pass. It also fosters a sense of gratitude as we come to appreciate the fleeting nature of happiness, love, and success, savoring them all the more because they are not guaranteed to last. The impermanence of time also invites us to embrace change, a constant that is inextricably linked to the passage of time. Change can be unsettling as it often disrupts the familiar and forces us to adapt. Yet it is also a catalyst for growth and renewal. Without change, life would stagnate and opportunities for transformation would be lost. By accepting impermanence, we learn to navigate change with grace, seeing it not as a loss, but as a natural part of the human experience. Cultural and philosophical traditions across the world have long reflected on the nature of time and impermanence. In Buddhism, for example, impermanence, referred to as anicca, is considered one of the three fundamental marks of existence. This teaching emphasizes that all things are transient and that clinging to them causes suffering. By accepting impermanence, one can achieve a state of peace and liberation, recognizing that life's ephemeral nature is not something to fear but to embrace. Similarly, many spiritual and literary traditions encourage mindfulness, the practice of living fully in the present moment, as a way to honor the impermanence of time. Art and literature also capture the essence of impermanence, often serving as poignant reminders of time's passage. A poem, a painting, or a piece of music can evoke a sense of nostalgia or longing, transporting us to a moment that no longer exists. These creations become timeless in their ability to connect us with the fleeting emotions and experiences that define our humanity. They remind us that while we cannot stop time, we can create something enduring through our expressions and contributions. The impermanence of time is also reflected in nature, where cycles of birth, growth, decay, and renewal unfold continuously. The changing seasons, the blooming and withering of flowers, the ebb and flow of tides all serve as metaphors for the transient nature of existence. Observing these natural processes can be both humbling and comforting, as they remind us that we are part of a larger rhythm that transcends our individual lives. Nature's impermanence is a source of beauty, teaching us to appreciate the fleeting moments of brilliance, whether it's a sunrise, a spring blossom, or a fleeting rainbow. The relationship between time and impermanence also extends to our relationships with others. Every interaction, no matter how meaningful or mundane, is bound by time. Friendships, romances, and family bonds evolve as circumstances change, and sometimes they come to an end. This impermanence can be bittersweet, but it also underscores the importance of cherishing the moments we share with others. It reminds us to express love, gratitude, and kindness while we can, knowing that time is finite and the opportunity to connect is precious. One of the most profound aspects of impermanence is the way it shapes our sense of legacy. As we age, we become increasingly aware of the limited time we have to make an impact, to leave something behind that endures beyond our physical presence. This awareness often inspires a shift in focus from accumulating possessions to creating meaning, whether through nurturing relationships, contributing to our communities, or pursuing passions that resonate deeply with us. It is in this sense of legacy that we find a way to transcend time, ensuring that our actions and values continue to influence the world after we are gone. In the face of impermanence, it is natural to feel a mix of emotions: anxiety about the unknown, sadness for what is lost, and wonder at the fleeting beauty of life. These emotions are a testament to the richness of human experience, a reflection of our capacity to feel deeply and to find meaning in the passage of time. Rather than resisting impermanence, we can learn to embrace it as an integral part of existence, a reminder that life's fragility is also its greatest gift. Time's impermanence, while challenging, is also what gives life its urgency and meaning. It compels us to act, to grow, to connect, and to create. By accepting that nothing lasts forever, we can learn to live more fully, appreciating the transient beauty of each moment and finding peace in the ever-changing flow of life. In this way, the impermanence of time is not a limitation, but a profound opportunity, a chance to make every moment count. Human connection is one of the most essential and defining aspects of life. Our relationships with others form the foundation of our emotional well-being, sense of belonging, and shared experiences. From the moment we are born, we are intertwined with others: family, friends, communities, and even strangers. These connections shape our identities, influence our decisions, and provide the emotional sustenance that helps us navigate life's challenges. The power of connection lies not only in its capacity to bring joy and comfort, but also in its ability to transform, heal, and inspire. Connection begins with the recognition that as humans, we are inherently social beings. Our need to connect is not simply a preference, it is deeply ingrained in our biology and psychology. Studies have shown that human survival historically depended on strong social bonds, as collaboration and mutual support were crucial for overcoming threats and ensuring survival. Even today, our mental and physical health is closely tied to the quality of our relationships. A sense of connection can reduce stress, improve resilience, and even increase longevity, while feelings of isolation and loneliness can have the opposite effect. The beauty of connection lies in its variety. It takes many forms, from the intimacy of close relationships to the collective energy of being part of a community. In our closest relationships, whether with family, partners, or best friends, we find a sense of trust and vulnerability that allows us to be our authentic selves. These relationships provide emotional anchors, offering a safe space to share our joys, fears, and aspirations. They remind us that we are not alone in our journey and that we are deeply valued for who we are. Beyond these intimate bonds, connection extends to the wider circles of our lives. Friendships, co-workers, and acquaintances enrich our experiences by exposing us to diverse perspectives and broadening our horizons. Even brief interactions with strangers, such as a kind word from a passerby or a shared laugh with someone in a crowd, can create meaningful moments of connection. These small gestures remind us of our shared humanity and the universal experiences that bind us all. Technology has transformed the way we connect, bridging distances and enabling communication across the globe. Social media, messaging apps, and video calls allow us to maintain relationships despite physical separation. This has proven invaluable in an increasingly globalized world where loved ones may live far apart. However, while technology can enhance connection, it also poses challenges. The digital world, though vast, can sometimes create an illusion of connection while lacking depth. It is important to balance virtual interactions with meaningful face-to-face experiences to foster genuine bonds. Connection thrives on qualities such as empathy, communication, and shared experiences. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, is at the heart of all meaningful relationships. It allows us to step into someone else's shoes, to listen without judgment, and to respond with compassion. Through empathy, we build trust and deepen our connections, creating relationships that are not only enduring but also enriching. Effective communication is another cornerstone of connection. Being able to express ourselves honestly and listen actively to others fosters understanding and mutual respect. Communication is not just about words, but also about nonverbal cues such as body language, eye contact, and tone of voice, which convey emotions and intentions. By communicating openly and thoughtfully, we create a bridge between our inner world and that of others, allowing connection to flourish. Shared experiences also play a significant role in forging bonds, whether it is celebrating milestones, navigating challenges, or simply spending time together. These moments create memories and strengthen relationships. They remind us of the importance of being present and actively participating in each other's lives. Shared laughter, in particular, is a powerful tool for connection, breaking down barriers and creating an atmosphere of joy and camaraderie. Connection is not without its challenges. Misunderstandings, conflicts, and differences can strain relationships and make us question their value. However, these difficulties are also opportunities for growth. When approached with patience and a willingness to understand, they can deepen our bonds and teach us valuable lessons about ourselves and others. Forgiveness, humility, and the ability to compromise are essential for overcoming these hurdles and maintaining meaningful connections. Wow. The transformative power of connection is most evident in times of adversity. During moments of grief, hardship, or uncertainty, the support of others can provide strength and hope. A simple act of kindness, a reassuring presence, or a heartfelt conversation can make a profound difference, reminding us that we are not alone. Connection has the ability to heal, offering solace and encouragement when we need it most. It reinforces the idea that together we can overcome challenges that might feel insurmountable on our own. Beyond personal relationships, connection with others fosters a sense of community and belonging. Being part of a group, whether it is a neighborhood or workplace or a shared interest community, provides a sense of identity and purpose. These connections remind us that we are part of something larger than ourselves, contributing to a collective energy that can drive change and inspire action. Communities offer opportunities for collaboration, learning, and mutual support, enriching our lives in countless ways. Connection also extends to our relationship with the world at large. Acts of kindness, empathy, and understanding towards strangers create a ripple effect, spreading positivity and building bridges across differences. Recognizing our interconnectedness encourages us to treat others with respect and compassion, fostering a more harmonious and inclusive society. Ultimately, connection is about finding meaning in our interactions and relationships. It is about valuing the people around us and the roles they play in our lives. It is about giving as much as we receive, creating a balance that sustains and strengthens our bonds. Connection reminds us that we are never truly alone, that our experiences and emotions are shared, and that we are part of a vast, intricate web of human life. In embracing connection, we embrace one of the most profound aspects of being human. We recognize that our greatest joys, our deepest insights, and our most cherished memories are often tied to our relationships with others. Through connection, we find love, support, and understanding, transforming life into a shared journey of growth, discovery, and meaning. Life is a series of choices, both big and small, that shape the trajectory of our existence. Every decision we make, whether it's as simple as choosing what to eat for breakfast or as significant as selecting a career path, carries consequences. These consequences, in turn, influence not only our present circumstances, but also our future opportunities, relationships, and sense of self. Understanding the relationship between choices and consequences is crucial for navigating life with intentionality, responsibility, and awareness. At the heart of every choice lies the power of free will. We are presented with countless options daily, and it is within our capacity to determine which path to take. However, with this power comes the responsibility to consider the potential outcomes of our decisions. Choices are rarely made in isolation. They are influenced by our values, emotions, past experiences, and external circumstances. Recognizing these factors allows us to approach decision-making more thoughtfully and deliberately. Consequences, on the other hand, are the results or effects of our choices. They can be immediate or delayed, positive or negative, minor or life-altering. While some consequences are predictable, others may be unforeseen, reminding us that every choice carries a degree of uncertainty. This unpredictability highlights the importance of weighing options carefully, considering both short-term and long-term implications. One of the most profound aspects of choices and consequences is their interconnectedness. Each decision sets off a chain reaction, influencing future decisions and outcomes. For example, choosing to invest time in education can open doors to career opportunities, financial stability, and personal growth. Conversely, neglecting responsibilities or making impulsive decisions can lead to challenges that require additional effort to overcome. This ripple effect underscores the importance of viewing our choices within the broader context of our goals and aspirations. The consequences of our choices extend beyond ourselves, often impacting the people around us and the environments we inhabit. This interconnectedness requires us to consider the ethical and social implications of our decisions. Choosing kindness, honesty, and empathy, for instance, fosters trust and strengthens relationships, while selfish or harmful choices can erode bonds and create discord. Being mindful of how our actions affect others cultivates a sense of accountability and promotes a more harmonious coexistence. Not all choices are clear-cut. Many involve trade-offs or dilemmas that require us to prioritize competing values. For instance, a decision to pursue a demanding career might lead to professional fulfillment but require sacrifices in personal or family time. Similarly, standing up for one's principles may involve risks such as conflict or rejection, but can also affirm integrity and self-respect. Navigating these complexities requires self-awareness and a willingness to accept the consequences of our choices, even when they are difficult. Regret is an inevitable part of the human experience when it comes to choices and their outcomes. We may look back on certain decisions with a sense of what if, wondering how different paths might have led to different results. While regret can be painful, it also offers valuable lessons. It provides insight into our priorities, helps us identify areas for growth, and reminds us of the importance of making informed and authentic choices moving forward. Rather than dwelling on past regrets, we can use them as stepping stones toward wiser decisions. Resilience plays a key role in managing the consequences of our choices. Not every decision will lead to the desired outcome, and setbacks are a natural part of life. How we respond to these setbacks often determines their ultimate impact. Viewing consequences as opportunities for learning and adaptation allows us to grow stronger and more resourceful. This mindset encourages us to take ownership of our decisions, embracing both successes and failures as integral parts of our journey. While personal responsibility is central to the concept of choices and consequences, it is also important to acknowledge the role of external factors. Not all outcomes are entirely within our control. Societal structures, cultural norms, and unforeseen events can influence the consequences of our decisions. Recognizing these factors fosters empathy for ourselves and others, reminding us that not all setbacks are a result of poor choices. This awareness can also inspire collective action to address systemic issues that limit opportunities or exacerbate inequalities. Choice and consequence are closely tied to the notion of freedom. The ability to choose is a fundamental aspect of personal autonomy, yet it is accompanied by the reality that every choice carries a cost. True freedom lies not in the absence of constraints, but in the ability to navigate these constraints with wisdom and intention. By understanding the potential consequences of our decisions, we can exercise our freedom more responsibly and effectively. The relationship between choices and consequences is also a powerful teacher of accountability. Owning the outcomes of our decisions, whether positive or negative, is essential for personal growth and integrity. It fosters a sense of empowerment. As we come to recognize that our lives are largely shaped by the choices we make, this accountability extends to learning from our mistakes, making amends when necessary, and striving to make better decisions in the future. Choices are also opportunities for self-expression and alignment with our values. Each decision we make reflects what we prioritize and what matters most to us. By making choices that align with our core beliefs and aspirations, we create a sense of coherence and purpose in our lives. This alignment not only enhances our well-being, but also inspires confidence in our ability to navigate life's complexities. Legacy is the imprint we leave behind, the enduring impact of our actions, values, and contributions on the world and those who follow us. It transcends material possessions, capturing the essence of who we are and how we have influenced the lives of others. Contribution, on the other hand, is the act of giving back, of sharing our time, talents, and resources to make a difference. Together, legacy and contribution define how we are remembered and the meaningful ways in which we shape the world. They inspire us to think beyond our individual existence and to consider the lasting significance of our choices and efforts. Creating a legacy begins with a recognition of our interconnectedness. None of us exists in isolation. We are part of families, communities, and societies that are influenced by our actions. Every interaction, decision, and gesture leaves a ripple in the lives of others, whether small or profound. Legacy is not reserved for the famous or powerful. It is built through everyday moments of kindness, integrity, and purpose. It is the culmination of how we choose to live our lives, embody our values, and engage with the world around us. The desire to leave a legacy often stems from an innate human need for purpose and significance. We seek to know that our lives matter, that our efforts have made a difference, and that something of us will endure after we are gone. This desire is not rooted in ego, but in a profound sense of responsibility to contribute to the greater good. It drives us to invest in relationships, create meaningful work, and nurture the next generation. Legacy is not about immortality, it is about the enduring influence of a life well lived. Contribution is the vehicle through which we create our legacy. It encompasses acts of service, creativity, mentorship, and innovation that add value to the lives of others. Contribution can take many forms: teaching and inspiring others, creating art that moves and challenges, advocating for justice and equality, or simply offering support and love to those in need. What matters is not the scale of our contributions, but their authenticity and impact. Even the smallest acts of kindness and generosity can leave a lasting impression. One of the most powerful ways to contribute is through relationships. The love, guidance, and support we offer to our family, friends, and community members create a legacy of care and connection. These bonds often outlast material achievements, as they are remembered through stories, shared experiences, and the emotional imprint we leave on others. By nurturing relationships and being present for those we care about, we create a legacy of love and support that resonates across generations. Mentorship and teaching are other profound forms of contribution. Sharing knowledge, skills, and wisdom empowers others to grow, learn, and achieve their potential. This act of passing on what we have gained is a timeless way to ensure that our impact extends beyond our lifetime. Mentors play a crucial role in shaping the lives of others, providing guidance and encouragement that can transform careers, perspectives, and lives. Legacy also involves the pursuit of goals and causes that align with our values. Whether it is protecting the environment, advancing scientific discovery, supporting the arts, or fighting for social justice, our contributions to these larger causes define the broader impact of our lives. By dedicating ourselves to meaningful work, we create a ripple effect that benefits not only the present but also future generations. This commitment to a greater purpose is a testament to our belief in the potential for a better world. Material contributions such as philanthropy or creating enduring works of art, literature, or architecture also play a role in legacy building. These tangible expressions of creativity and generosity can inspire, educate, and uplift others for years to come. However, it is essential to remember that legacy is not solely defined by what we leave behind materially, but by the values, lessons, and inspiration we instill in others. Reflection is a crucial aspect of shaping our legacy. Taking the time to consider how we want to be remembered encourages us to align our actions with our values and priorities. It challenges us to ask important questions. What impact do I want to have on the world? How can I contribute to the well-being of others? What stories will people tell about me? By answering these questions, we gain clarity about the kind of life we want to lead and the contributions we wish to make. The concept of legacy also invites us to think about the long-term effects of our actions. It reminds us to live with intention and to consider the consequences of our choices on future generations. For example, environmental sustainability is an area where the legacy of our decisions today will profoundly affect the lives of those who come after us. By acting responsibly and advocating for sustainable practices, we contribute to a legacy of stewardship and care for the planet. Legacy is not static, it evolves as we grow and change. What we contribute at different stages of life reflects our experiences, priorities, and capacities. In our younger years, we may focus on building careers and laying the foundation for future contributions. As we age, our focus often shifts to mentoring, giving back, and reflecting on the meaning of our journey. Regardless of the stage, every moment offers an opportunity to contribute and shape our legacy. Ultimately, legacy and contribution are not about achieving perfection or leaving an indelible mark on history. They are about living authentically and intentionally, guided by a desire to make a positive difference. They remind us that our lives are part of a larger story, one in which every act of kindness, every lesson shared, and every effort to improve the world contributes to a collective legacy of humanity. In embracing the ideas of legacy and contribution, we find a sense of fulfillment that transcends the self. We come to understand that the true measure of a life is not in accolades or possessions, but in the lives we touch, the values we uphold, and the contributions we make to the world around us. This understanding inspires us to live with purpose, compassion, and gratitude, knowing that our actions, however small, can create a legacy that endures.